Oh me, oh my. We're late. Oh no. We're 10 minutes late. Hello everybody, I am Voralax. Thank you very much for clicking on me. Yes, indeed, my stream today is starting 10 minutes late. Actually 11 at this point. 11 minutes late because traffic on the way home was horrific. They have started doing construction at perhaps one of the worst possible spots that they could do construction, which I suppose is only natural. Of course they would choose there, why wouldn't they? Anyway, I have just gotten home from my day job as a public school math teacher. And when I say just got home, I mean just got home. I was in such a hurry to start this stream that I'm not even in my jammies yet. I'm still in my work clothes. Which is what it is. It's comfortable enough. Here I am. I still have my water. But boy, howdy, am I tired. I have been projecting I think a bit louder than I typically do at work. I've been using my voice a bit more than usual, so my voice is a tad tired. I know I've already used that word. My voice is aching ever so slightly. I apologize if that comes across in my speech. I am trying to relax it as much as I can. As usual, though, even though I am not in my jammies yet, I do have my blanket and my water, and I'm ready to play some Pokemon. I will be relaxing today with Pokemon Elite Redux, which happens to, of course, be what I've been playing for several weeks on stream at this point. I do not remember where we got to last week. Because I am a public school teacher, I believe it is valuable to have some disclaimers. Those are on screen now. I have not yet had a problem with them. I have not actually had an encounter where these disclaimers are necessary, but I do believe they have some value, so there they are. Oh man. What a day. Okay, I remember now. We battled these 5 bug trainers. And I think I said something about wanting to develop a rain team. No, not rain. Sun. A sun team because we now have access to Brontonana. I have always loved Tropius, but I've never used it in any game or any battle or what have you. So I was very excited to see that Elite Redux has Brontonana, an evolution of Tropius. And Brontonana goes absolutely insane in the sun. So we're going to make a sun team. We can still probably use Skeledirge here, because it's fire type, I guess. Whatever. That'll get boosted by the sun. Meganium, I don't think sees direct benefit from the sun. I am sorry, Meganium. We are going to box you, as well as Toxtricity. Absolutely, we're boxing Steelix. Velozil. We can probably keep Velozil due to its free Tailwind. That'll still probably be valuable. But let's get Brontanana up here. Now, what Pokemon have drought in this hack? Ninetales does. I can go grab a Ninetales. Sunflora? Do I want Sunflora? I don't think I do. No. No, I don't think I want Sunflora here. Redux Tyranitar is a great idea, though. I remember grabbing a Redux Tyranitar at some point. Where are you? There you are. You have drought. Good evening, Coco. Welcome. It's good to see you again. How have you been? Okay, so we've got Redux Tyranitar here for drought. Yeah. Does its Mega have drought? No, it doesn't. I would have to keep it in its base form. Mega Camerupt does, which is quite cool. Artillery is a great ability. I like that a lot. Did I pick... I think I picked up a Soul Rock earlier. Or was that just Lunatone? Whatever. Redux Empoleon. Interesting. I can have an Ice type on the Sun team. I wonder what I could do with that. Heliomodo. Having drought. Why would I want drought with dry skin? I mean, solar... The combo of solar power and dry skin is curious. But having, guaranteed thunder even in the sun is really cool. I used a Tortemple before. That thing has drought. I already have one of these. Okay. I think we can have 2 drought Pokemon. Oh, there's the Soul Rock. I get to mess around with Redux Reuniclus. Absolutely, yes. What was that other... I thought there was another curious... Let's try Empoleon. Do I already have a Redux Empoleon? Oh, that's curious, Coco. I'm sorry you've had to deal with that. Twitch, taking a long time to load for you. I already had a Reuniclus. Okay, cool. I have 2 now, I guess. Do I have Empoleon, though? I have Volcarona. Volcarona has drought. Majestic Moth and Levitate could be useful on this team. I agree. Probably some phone app shenanigans. Some funkiness going on with the phone app. I recall there being some differences between Twitch on the phone and Twitch on a desktop. Or Twitch on a typical computer. I don't recall the specifics of that, but that does make sense. Oh! That does make sense, Coco. Having drought and dry skin. Initially I was thinking of just rain. The rain and sun. Why would I want to take continuous damage while setting drought to cause that continuous damage? But water-type moves would heal as well. This isn't weak to water. That's a very curious option. I think I need to go pick up a Redux Empoleon. Because that has drought. Do I also have a Megastone for Reuniclus already? Yes, I do. Flash Fire and Water Absorb. Now let me just make sure, because this thing has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 abilities. Let me make sure I understand what I'm looking at. Flash Fire, gets stronger if hit with fire. Water Absorb, immune to water, and gets healed by it. Water Bubble halves fire damage taken. So an 8th fire damage due to 2 resistances. And halved again. Doubles water damage dealt. Flaming Soul. Fire type moves get +1 priority at max HP. Okay. Oh, I see. So, Heliomodo would summon Sun on entry, Thunder that won't miss due to Shiny Lightning. It gets Solar Beam for instant Solar Beam in the sun, gets healed by water, and resists ice. That is quite cool. I think I would replace Skeledirge with it. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then that would give me a second Drought Setter. That would give me a second Drought Setter, so I don't need Redux Empoleon per se. So I'm looking at Heliomodo on this team, and one other. Mixed news. Tell me. Tell me more. I know Lilligant has Chlorophyll. And that's awesome. I will already have a grass type due to Brontanana, but not fighting. Could still be useful. Good news, 2.65 will probably have a lot of content. Based solely... Not solely. Based on the conversations we've had, and based on what I've seen from Mega Fido, it certainly looks that way. I'm very excited for all of that. Bad news, they apparently have yet to start doing some testing in the alpha. So a lot of content, but assumedly they haven't started testing it. Oh wow, solar power on the popcorn. That's kind of gross. And that's grass and fire. I wonder. That's an option. Popcorn is an option for us. Chances of 2.65 coming before 2026 are slim. That's unfortunate, for sure. I don't think I'm upset by that. Not upset per se. But that is unfortunate. Okay, now where can I get Helioptile? Route 110. Or Little Route? Oh, okay. Take me to Little Route. Oh, come on. I keep doing this. Disable auto run. Still a bit frustrating since a few people waited for said update since May. Yeah, I get that. That's certainly valid. I'm sorry you've had to wait so long, and apparently have to wait much longer. Our Helioptile here wound up being shiny. Very cool. Drought Heliomoto. Great. I think I want Timid here. Max out special attack and speed, put one in HP. What is Electrify? Makes the foe's next move electric type. That's freaky. That sounds awesome. That sounds like it would have uses that I can't think of right now. Is there a prankster Pokemon that gets electrified? That would be wild. Okay. Where's Thunder? There you are. Okay, hold on. 20% accuracy boost. Just the signature move. Oh. Electrify is Heliolisk's signature move in this. Okay. That's curious. 20% accuracy boost means... Does 85% become 100%? Oh, in mainline games. Okay, I understand. Electrify is Heliolisk's signature move in the mainline games. Cool. Used a strategy where you somehow, via entrainment, got Lightning Rod on Heliomoto and then had Electrify. That's so fun. Does 85 become over 100% 100 accuracy with the 20% boost? 20% is 1/5. That's 17. Yes, it does. That's very cool. Solar Beam. Do I want to keep Parabolic Charge? Is there anything I would rather have than Parabolic Charge? Protect, maybe? But I don't think that's critical here. Maybe a way to buff speed, agility? So long as you're... Yeah, Lightning Rod boosting your special attack. It sounds like you pretty much can invest fully into speed and rely on going faster with Electrify. Is there a Pokemon with Prankster that also gets Electrify? Seal having Electrify is crazy work. Hold on, wait, I can add filters. Electrify on a move. Prankster. Maybe I'm not searching this right. Maybe I'm making a fool of myself. Yeah, I think I am. Oh well. Let's go back here. If anything, I would want a way to increase this thing's speed. But I think with Velozil on the team giving us automatic tailwind, that should be okay. Healing motive should be fine here. Do I have the abilities I want? Yes. Moves, fine. Mega Reuniclus here. So this thing is immune to water due to water absorb. It takes an 8th damage from fire due to resistances and water bubble. I'm sorry, what is that? This thing? This thing that's on screen right now? Welcome, Microwave. The Sentient Microwave. I love that username. This thing is, anyway, immune to water, takes an 8th damage from fire, and gets buffed from it. And Flaming Soul gives us priority with fire moves at full HP. And then Catastrophe shouldn't switch Sun and Rain. Just Rain boosts water and fire, Sun boosts both as well. Beside Whiscash, Toxtricity... So if I'm reading that correctly, Coco, Whiscash, Toxtricity, Regieleki, and Iron Exo get Electrify, but they don't necessarily have a reason to use it. The other Pokemon that get Electrify have a reason to use Electrify, because they can abuse opponents' electric moves. Am I interpreting that correctly? Whiscash has immunity, yes. Yes, but it's also quite slow. It's also quite slow in my memory. What is that Pokemon? This is specifically Redux, Mega Redux Reuniclus. I am playing Pokemon Elite Redux right now, a hack of Pokemon Emerald. This hack adds several Redux forms of existing Pokemon. So there's a Redux form of Reuniclus that's fire type and water type. This is Mega Redux Reuniclus. So this is Redux Reuniclus having Mega evolved, which I've done outside of battle because I'm also using the hack's permanent Mega Evolutions mode. Fair question. So other than Whiscash having immunity to electric type moves, and therefore somehow benefits from Electrify, Toxtricity, Regieleki, and Iron Exo get Electrify, but they don't necessarily have a reason or a benefit to using Electrify. Other Pokemon that get Electrify have abilities like Volt Absorb or Lightning Rod. Very cool. So we can give... Oh, we do not want this thing to be timid. This thing is slow. Defense, why not? Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that even though we will be in the sun, we can still use We can still use water-type moves due to them getting boosted by Catastrophe. And in fact, our water-type damage will be doubled by Water Bubble, and we'll be immune to water due to Water Absorb. Very cool. What can I use here? Flame Burst, Priority, excellent, especially with such low speed. Mega Dugong has Lightning Rod as a choice ability. With that, I was very surprised to see that Seal gets Electrify. That is awesome. Stream lagging. I'm very sorry to hear that. Take your time. Steam Eruption. Cool. Eruption on its own, we can start with that. Since we'll be at full HP, and Flaming Soul will give us priority on that Eruption. Can I do anything else interesting? Solar Beam. Quite cool. Your friend gave you a little challenge recently. Tell me about it. That sounds exciting. What challenge? No reason for this Redux Tyranitar to be slower than it is. You're back. Welcome. I didn't realize Redux Tyranitar would be a special attacker. Very bulky special attacker. Gem Missile. Okay, we'll take that for the priority. That sounds cool. Okay, hold on. Reuniclus has Illuminate, which is only accuracy for itself. Heliumoto has 20% increased accuracy also for itself. So not Tyranitar, though. I would love to use Magma Storm, but I'm scared of the 90 accuracy. Maybe that's paranoid of an unlikely miss. Are you aware of the original dragon from Unova? Yes. The one that split into Kyurem, Reshiram, and Zekrom. Does your friend's challenge involve the original dragon? Do I use it anyway? I think I do. I think I want to use Magma Storm anyway. Close to the city full of tree houses? Fortree City is my favorite in Gen 3. It's my favorite city in Gen 3. Scarlet Flames wash over all Pokemon in battle. Do I have... Hold on. Now, obviously, Brontonana wouldn't appreciate that. Nor would Velozel. Reuniclus would take an 1/8 of the damage and get Flash Fire bonus. Heliumoto wouldn't appreciate it either. I think we can keep Lava Plume in case Tyranitar and Reuniclus wind up on the field at the same time. But then use Magma Storm here. That sounds quite fun. Brontanana, let's give you a berry. The challenge your friend gave you was creating a custom encounter involving the original dragon. your Souls player, your Souls, Dark Souls player brain kicked in while creating a custom encounter involving the original dragon. When you say custom encounter involving that original dragon, I'm very curious. Do you mean a custom, like, Pokemon battle? Making the original dragon and making a custom encounter with it? Or do you mean in some other format? Some other game? In Sun Team's Cherrim, Megaseptile, and Leafeon are a menace. I believe you. I'm a bit surprised by Cherrim there. Like a battle against it? I see. I understand. What... I'm curious about this Souls player brain making a Pokemon encounter. What qualities of Souls games are you thinking of including in this hypothetical encounter? I think this thing can have leftovers. And Reuniclus. No. Tyranitar, we're gonna give you an assault vest. Yes. Yes, we will. Reuniclus, we will give you the leftovers. Heliomoto, we're gonna give you the heat rock. Because you're going to set drought. Now, Tyranitar can also set drought. But I'd rather it be bulky, I think. I'd rather it be bulkier with that assault vest. Oh, so you're... Coco, so you're saying Cherrim gets a 50% boost to speed and special defense, and a 125% boost to special attack. Am I hearing that right? Like it's Cherrim getting that? Oh my goodness. Oh, you are so right. And it increases the parties. Here, increases the party's special stats in the sun and its own speed. And with solar power, boosting its own even further. Okay. Okay, Cherrim. Oh my word. That is incredible. Here's what your Soul's Brain did to it. Oh, here we go. Oh, you have phases. Oh. Double battle against Zekrom and Reshiram. I love it. So you defeat one of them first. Kyurem fuses with the other one. No. Fuses with the one you defeat first. Phase 3, he fuses with the other one, and we get an Ultra Necrozma situation. Getting an Omni +2. Oh my goodness, that sounds amazing. That sounds like an incredible battle. I would love to see something like that in a Pokemon game. Who do I want as my 6th on this Sun team? Oh, I didn't realize that Flower Gift worked for the party in mainline games. Shows you how often I use Pokemon with Flower Gift. No, we're going to use Tyranitar and Brontanana to begin with. Looking back at the signature move you gave it. What was the signature move you gave it? I feel like I've heard or should know signature moves. That's... I'm sorry, the stream is messing with you again, Coco. It was good to see you today. Thanks for jumping into chat. Thanks very much for the wish of luck. Appreciate that. I've been sitting in my Pokemon screen for a while. A 6th member of the Sun team. Mega Sceptile is tempting, but I already have a Grass Dragon in the form of Brontanana. I have 3 fire types. I don't think I want another fire type. Even though 2 of them are immune to water type moves. I am still quite weak to ground. I'm quite weak to ground and rock. What can I do about that? Okay, so you made up the signature move. I see what you mean. 75% accuracy, 150 base power. Oh my word. So, are you saying with that 25% paralysis, 25% burn, 25% frostbite, 25% cancel your ability, is that a 100% chance to activate one of those? Like, are those percentages additive? What can I do about ground and rock weaknesses? Ground Velozel can handle. Rock Brontanana can handle. And I suppose ground, it can handle the ground as well. Do I want another flying type? I don't think so, because that doesn't help with the rock. No worries. No worries. Do you mind if I call you Microwave? The sentient microwave. Do you mind if I call you Microwave? Or whatever else you may wish. I don't mind. I said those 25% chances to paralysis, burn, frostbite, ability cancel. Thank you. I appreciate that. That'll make it easier for me. Those 25% chances, are those additive? Such that it's a 100% chance to do something, but a 25% chance for each specific thing? Maybe popcorn, because it has levitate. Yep, I like that. Let's go popcorn. Solar power is fine. I want higher speed on this one, because solar power is going to boost its attack stat. That's fine. Moves are okay. Now, if memory serves, there is a Mega Popcorn. Popcormite. Probably. It's like they each have their own chances and there's a chance none can proc. Okay, I understand. I understand now. So it's not like there's a 100% chance to do something. Each of those 25% chances are checked separately. Let's go Mega Popcorn. We still have solar power. Excellent. And we still have Levitate. Also excellent. Can we swap back if I want? Yes, I can. Good. Speed is much higher. Why would I want... Why would its special attack increase? Why would I want to use special attack on this thing? Oh, Victory Dance is quite cool. Is there a multi-hit special move? Not that I can see. Oh well. Now, do I want Victory Dance instead of Growth? I probably do. Now this guy, having Skill Link, means I can give you a King's Rock for very funny nonsense. And here's our Sun team. Okay, spent 42 minutes making a Sun team. Let's actually go do a battle now. Which, Micro, which one of those 25% chances gets checked first? Like, here, if a Pokemon is paralyzed, it can't be burned, or frostbitten. And if a Pokemon gets burned, it can't be paralyzed or frostbitten, for example. So, if, for example, the 25% paralysis chance goes off, then the 25% burn and 25% frostbite can no longer proc. Your Soul's Brain kicked out for a moment. Tempted to get a straight up phase 3. Oh, I see. So it's a... Oh gosh, what is that? What's the phrase for that? Door boss? There's a checkpoint. There's a checkpoint when you start phase 3. I like that. That's very convenient. So it looks like Brontanana can one-shot Noivern with Dragon Pulse. This Brontanana being so freaking fast due to chlorophyll here. We're going to have... We're going to do Magma Storm on the Blossom. Hope it hits, because that's a 90 accuracy. Dragon Pulse the Noivern. There's... Micro, regarding that checkpoint on phase 3 of that encounter you've made, where was I going with that? I had an idea, or I had a thought. Ah, yes. Having a very cool, difficult encounter doesn't mean the encounter has to be inconvenient, right? There's a level of respect that I feel comes with a checkpoint in the middle of a long, difficult battle like that, where you've respected the fact that your opponent got there to begin with. And you're rewarding getting there to begin with a checkpoint for that battle. And I think that's cool. That's neat. Oh, this is going to hurt Tyranitar a lot. You know, for a water gem boosted quad weak liquidation, that did not hurt anywhere near as much as I thought it was going to. I don't like that Seismitoad. Tyranitar. 30% less damage from water-type moves. Yeah, but it's still quad weak to that. That is far less damage than I thought. I don't like that Seismitoad. Especially, I mean, I have ways around the water type, but that ground is quite scary. Oh, it has Aftershock. Oh. It's gonna get a free magnitude after every move. Blossom will go first. Okay, I think I have to Gem Missile with Tyranitar. Gem Missile the Blossom, I suppose, and then Solar Beam. Oh, no. Okay, whew. I didn't realize that Blossom would have priority on that Giga Drain. Does it have Triage or something? That's probably it. Now the Solar Beam. Excellent. Let's bring out Popcorn to be funny. Flame Burst and then a Popping Mayhem. Ah! Sleep Powder. What a fast Blossom. Although I suppose it did use Quiver Dance. After spending 40-some minutes crafting this Sun team, we finally get a win. I would like to do one more battle on today's stream. Let's get up to 175 wins here. Yeah, it's raining now, not for long though. Can we Lava Plume? Lava Plume for the double kill because it's funny. That crit is not appreciated at all. Oh. Okay, Ledian. I have underestimated this battle. Awesome. Let's get some speed out here. Ledian. Immune to ground, that's fine. Beedrill. Oh, that's why the crit dealt so much damage. It has Sniper. Also immune to ground. Okay, no reason, however, that we can't use Razor Wind priority to kill them both. And then a priority Flame Burst to mop up the Beedrill if necessary. Awesome. Crit. Appreciated. Thank you very much, Velozil. You got back at the Beedrill for critting me. Helping Hand... Flame Burst? With the Helping Hand boost, this should be guaranteed. Excellent. Absolutely stupendous. Isn't there another... Yeah, okay. This will be... I know I said I wanted to do one more battle, but I'd like this guy to be our last one for the day. This fisherman. There are a couple of paths you can take up this route, and I'd like to make sure I'm battling every trainer, so I want to go back and make sure I haven't missed anyone. Sun team against a fisherman. Sharpedo with choice specs. I gotta say, that is not what I would have expected. Basculin choice scarf, that thing is ridiculously fast. Thank you very much for following me. That's exceptionally kind, I appreciate that. Checks the ability cancel 1 is checked first, then burned. I see. That I think is fair. I like that order. I like that order a lot. So that Basculin is faster even than Brontanana, but it doesn't seem to be terribly scary. No, that's not terribly frightening. And the Sharpedo doesn't have a guaranteed kill either. What we can do, Magma Storm, Sharpedo, Solar Beam, Basculin. Yeah. Oh. Well done, Tyranitar. Maybe I should have used Solar Beam on Sharpedo. Because now Sharpedo's probably going to attack Tyranitar. They couldn't one-shot, but they did gang up on Tyranitar. I should have seen that coming. I should have considered that. That speed boost isn't going to mean much when I bring out automatic Tailwind. I wonder how fast my Brontanana is going to be with the Tailwind. Intimidate doesn't matter because both of these are going to deal special damage. Brontanana 692 speed. Who is scarier? Sharpedo 100%. We can fake out the Gyarados, Solar Beam the Sharpedo for the kill. This way the Sharpedo won't be able to Well, it was locked into a Hydro Pump with via choice specs, so the 2 moves it saw a kill with, it wouldn't have been able to use anyway. Razor Wind, Solar Beam, the Whiscash. The Gyarados is probably about to use a flying type move on Brontanana, or perhaps Ice Fang. I must admit I wasn't paying attention, so I'm not sure why the Gyarados hasn't dealt damage, but oh well. Maybe I should pay attention to when I'm streaming. Okay. There we go. We squeezed one more battle into our stream. We got our 176th win. Let's save and call it there. Thank you all very, very much for joining me in stream today. Thank you very much for clicking on me. That is it. We're going to call it there for the day. As usual, I try to stream for about 50 minutes to an hour on Wednesdays and Thursdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. I was a couple minutes late today due to hitting some horrific traffic on my way home from work. I do apologize for that. I should be back tomorrow at roughly the same time, 3 p.m. Eastern, as soon as I get home from work. For anybody in stream right now, thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you, Micro, for popping up in chat, and thank you for following as well. I appreciate that very much. For anyone watching the VOD, thank you as well for clicking on me and for sticking around for the duration of the VOD. Your views are never expected but always appreciated. That's very kind of y'all to join me in my stream and on my VODs. I hope very much that you find some peace today. Have a good one. I'll see y'all tomorrow.